$6,000 in sales across Poshmark and eBay the past week. Let's go over a couple of items that sold. First up is this Doan sweater. I made a $72 profit and it took 6 months to sell. I'm slowly seeing an increase of activity and sales with sweaters. Specifically, I love selling Doan sweaters coming into this season. They were getting stagnant in the summer. Obviously, seasonality is such a thing with Poshmark and eBay, so I'm like really excited to start sourcing these things a little bit more. It was getting a lot of activity in the summertime, but definitely just you got to be aware with sweaters, they're going to be a little bit lower. So I wasn't really trying to like push this out so much in the summer and like decrease the pricing because I knew it was going to sell coming into the season. Next up are these Citizens of Humanity jeans. I made a $69 profit and they took 2 weeks to sell. Citizen of Humanity jeans in general, usually there's only 1 or 2 styles of each brand of jean that are gonna do really well. I used to like see Citizens of Humanity and just like pick it up whenever. There would be so many brands that would be doing decent, but now I'm like ultra specific. Like I will only pick up if it's like new on the site, like current season style, especially because jean styles, out of any like trend within Poshmark and eBay, these turn over the quickest. Like we went from skinny jeans to baggy so quickly. So just make sure if you're selling jeans, you really pay attention to style, because you can have Citizen of Humanity jeans like sell just as much as like Urban Outfitter jeans if the Urban Outfitter style is really good and the Citizens of Humanity is like really bad. Going into seasonality again, like seasonality is so big during this time. I sold this Oliphant dress. A $47 profit. It did take 2.5 months to sell. Now those numbers seem like decent, but luckily I got this at a pretty low cost of goods. But Oliphant, I don't know if it's just the seasonality. There are a couple of things, like a couple of brands of dresses that just decrease as the summer comes to an end, and I can see that a lot with these dresses. I was selling them so fast at the beginning of the season, and now I have a couple that just like really aren't moving, and even when I send out offers are not selling for the prices that they had sold for a lot more at the height of the summer. So just be careful with picking up or paying too much with this. Still a great brand that brings in a lot of like attention, activity. You can sell it quickly, but just keep your cost of goods lower because your sale price is probably going to be lower going into the fall season unless you have like a really fall dress. Obviously this one is a little bit more summery. I'm personally probably not going to be selling these as much going into the fall time unless I get it really cheap. You know, with Tucker Neck, I've been noticing this and I've said it a bunch of times how it is getting more saturated. Just things always like this happen as brands get more popular, so I can see this with this brand. The demand, supply is just getting too high and demand is going down, decreasing the pricing. Is this a Veckless Fies? I don't know how to pronounce the brand. It's a jacket. I made a $2 profit. It took 5 months to sell. Obviously, again, this is definitely a more fall driven item. So I think I listed it like kind of end of the season last year. It did not sell through the summer. But overall, even though I probably could have waited to maybe make a little bit more of a higher profit going into the fall, this item just wasn't getting the attention I like to see and that I can experience knowing if an item is going to sell well. I just go through my data a lot and I see that the longer I hold on to an item, the less money I make. So if it really isn't having the activity level I want to, I just know that if I hold on to an item like that, it's just gonna keep losing profit or like lose more money than even break even. So the fact that I was able just to get $2 from this, I was like, better to sell it now than to have it lose money later. I've been like resistant making a video about how to really determine an item's like level activity, knowing if you should really just push for it to sell early or if you should hold on to it, because I don't even feel like I can barely verbalize it myself. There's so many little things that go into it, but maybe down the road once I can organize my thoughts better, I'll make a video because I feel like it is one of the most important things with selling on Poshmark and eBay.